Hi guys, welcome back to Nerdgasm. I'm Chris.
And I'm Andre, and welcome back. Here we go. So, today, we're going to do our first movie review. And this has been, like, one of the best movies I've ever seen. You can tell by the t-shirts. We were all kinds of about this movie.
It was so good. And the most shocking thing about it was, it didn't disappoint.
That's right.
All this build-up, all these years of building up to this film, and it didn't let us down. And
Not at all.
We're so used to being let down.
I know.
With
I know.
episode 1.
Yeah, I know.
mean, that was a huge letdown. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Crap, that let us down. You know.
Goes without saying, not to mention just numerous other comic book movies have just failed us so miserably.
But this...
But we can only be talking about one film, that's the Avengers.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that was just so awesome. So, we're just going to talk about the movie, and we're going to try not, because we've had this kind of a stereotype that we only talk about toys and action figures, and we're going to break that stereotype.
Yeah.
Today, we're not going to talk about action figures.
You're not going to see
We're not going to bring any action
You're
figures
not
out.
gonna
Exactly.
Hear about
And
it.
if we started talking about action figures, I will buy you a cheeseburger.
Oh.
That's how confident I feel that we're going to do this without toys.
Sounds good.
No cheap gimmicks, no toys, and no spoilers at all. But anyway, so let's look at this film. I mean, the big build to this never let down.
Yeah.
They did the characters just right. I mean, it continues the story of Iron Man, continues the story of Captain America. I was just kind of afraid it would turn into, like, you know, Thor 2 with bonus guys or something like that.
I was worried it'd be Iron Man heavy, too.
Iron Man heavy.
Not that I don't like... I like them all, but I was worried that it would be, you know, all about Tony Stark.
Yeah.
But Joss Whedon finally... he gets his due.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the nerd world has known about him forever, and the work he's done with Buffy and Dollhouse, just everything he's done.
Yeah, it's been, you know,
Firefly,
Astonishing
Serenity.
X-Men, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that was
he wrote...
a hot seller when he was writing that series.
Exactly, and he has a great character knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a genuine love.
And he just really followed those films that preceded this movie to just make them all so great. But let's talk about the character that I think was the breakout character of this movie.
Yeah.
The Hulk.
The Hulk.
Yeah. Now, the Hulk films, for the most part, have been pretty weak.
Yeah.
I mean, that first one, the angle he did, we try to forget about that one. I mean, we don't even want to think that ever happened. And the second one with Ed Norton, I mean, it was much better, but I just feel it was, like, probably the weakest in the franchise.
Out of the... When you compare it to, Captain America and Iron Man and the rest, it doesn't really fit in.
No. Not at all.
And I'm one for consistency, and when they said Ed Norton wasn't going to be Bruce Banner,
people kind of
we
gasped.
were worried.
Like,
we're like,
uh-oh.
oh no, here we go, another cast change. They already did it with Rhodey and Iron Man. Here we go now. But I actually like Mark Ruffalo better.
Mike did an amazing job.
Oh my
gosh,
so much better.
Exactly.
It's like Ed who?
Yeah,
Forgot
exactly.
all about him.
Exactly. I mean, he just stole the film, and you know, and Walmart actually came out, and Hasbro, with these awesome Avengers action figures, so we can actually commemorate, you know, the new look for the Hulk.
Yeah. Which,
this one's actually one per case. And I think they know how hot the Hulk is going to get off this film.
Yeah, I mean, that is one per case.
Exactly.
And,
but, I mean, he's great. His articulations and everything. I mean...
Yeah, he's got wrist movement.
Yeah. I mean,
he's got one open hand.
And one open hand so he can, you know, kind of grab Loki and swing him around or something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
He's got green highlights, too, on his hair, which is nice.
Yep. And again, he kind of changed his look, too. I mean, but... If you want to see a look, you got to see this.
Yeah.
This is the Marvel Select version of the Hulk, which you can see is huge.
Yeah.
He is ginormous. Look at him.
Yeah.
But he's got some great articulations, especially for the Marvel Select figure.
Yeah, he really does.
And the face likeness.
Yeah.
Looks just like Mark.
Really does look like him. Like the vein detail, the paint detail, hair sculpt on that. I noticed he's got more highlights. He doesn't really have much hair highlights. And he's got two closed fists, where that one has one open hand and one closed fist.
Yep.
Doesn't have wrist joints. Doesn't have.
No, he does kind of. He can bend his wrist a little bit.
Yeah, but this one doesn't bend. This one just
has the swivel action there.
Yeah.
So they're kind of hard to find. I mean, go to a comic book store to find the Marvel Select one. Yeah. This is a Walmart exclusive. You won't find them anywhere else. But yeah, these are some great ways to remember the Hulk. Yeah. The breakthrough character.
He was so good. I really want him to have his own film now. Let's sweep the other Ed Norton under the movie under the
Yeah,
carpet,
exactly.
too.
He was a little flat for that
Like
anyway.
the other one.
But I mean, we have a few other new additions.
Well,
to the
I
team.
was excited about this because this is the first time that we see him in his new suit.
Exactly. See, there's Captain America looking like he did in the movie, which is a lot sleeker, a lot brighter, really comic book-esque.
It looks very much like the comic book, and he's got the shield, and the shield is also doubles as a backpack.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put that on his back as well. There's little straps there, and no hole, no plug-in action. It just goes right through his arms and on his back.
But a very, very movie-centric figure.
I love
very accurate.
That. I love the new suit, and I love that they made a toy to commemorate that. And again, this is a Walmart exclusive as well.
Yeah.
And these things are hot. Now, we'll say this...
Yeah, also in the same line, we have Hawkeye, who was another breakout character in this movie.
Yeah.
The only thing I would kind of complain about was he was under mind control for most of the movie.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see more of him.
There we first saw Hawkeye in the Thor movie.
That's right.
He made an uncredited cameo appearance in that, and now he appeared in the Avengers movie, and now he's a household name.
Yeah, we love him. The only thing that I would say about this doesn't come with any loose arrows.
Yeah, not like Red Arrow, Green Arrow from DCUC, but...
he's got his quiver there that's just kind of...
It's kind of sealed off there. You can't put anything in there.
And then the bow there, but highly posable, great articulation on all of them.
And speaking of Thor...
Yeah.
He was
huge.
amazing in this. And
yeah.
There you see the figure of Thor from the exclusive Avengers line. Now you can compare them. This is the original Walmart exclusive Thor action figure. They look extremely similar.
Yeah.
Now, if you saw the Thor movie, he had this helmet on for a total of maybe 2 minutes.
Just at the
in that
beginning.
coronation scene.
Yep.
And in Avengers, he never had it at all. So they had to do a whole new head sculpt, but they used the same exact body.
Yeah, even the cape is the same.
Yeah, the cape is the same. The paint job is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's pretty much the same.
Just a different head.
Different head, which I'm glad they used that one, because that's the way we're going to know Thor.
Yeah.
But pretty good figures, and they're very tall, too, the Thors.
He is huge.
Kind of towers over everybody else.
I mean, look at him next to Cap.
Mm-hmm.
A lot bigger. Just bulkier, too.
Yep.
And there with his shield. Some Iron Man controversy. Because I really do love this Walmart exclusive line, but there's 2 repaints that we found.
Yeah. Not just the Thor.
Not just the Thor,
but this is a blatant repaint.
Yeah.
Now, who's Iron Man? Now, that's the Iron Man Mark 6 armor. Extremely battle damage, as you can see.
Yeah.
There's like singes and scratches and scars. But the problem I have with that is I would like to see, the Mark 7 armor, which he brings out in the end of the film.
Towards the end.
You're going to love that. It's got the round disc in front instead of the triangular one. But it's just basically a repaint of this figure, which was actually available in the Iron Man 2 line and the Armored Avenger line, which was widely spread. The Iron Man 2 line was Walmart exclusive. But this is just a cleaner version of it.
Yeah.
But it's the exact same figure.
No burnt.
Nope.
Now, there was a hand variation.
Now, this one had alternate hands, the one I'm holding, and you can switch them out. But this one, they did switch out one of the hands. So he is kind of stuck with that one open hand and the one clenched fist. While this one has the one you can hold stuff with. But the other one, you have the option of 2 fists or 2 open hands.
And it's got these lift up
he had a lot more. Yeah, they both have that.
Plates as well.
Yes, they both have that. So this was kind of just a repaint cop-out, I think.
And that's why the scale looked a little different.
Because really, this figure's been released now 3 times.
And he
Iron
should
Man
be...
2, Iron Adventure, now Avengers.
So it's the 3rd time.
This is the 3rd time we've seen this figure.
As big or bigger than Thor,
especially in the armor.
Yeah.
If it was just Tony, yeah, but the armor's it's gonna kind of elevate him.
But look how huge Thor looks next to him.
Thor is a tall guy, but Iron Man should be a little bit taller, I would think.
When they were doing that huge fight scene in the woods.
Yeah.
Remember that? And Thor, gets his lightning and zaps him. He's like, 400% power.
Uh-huh. Oh, so many moments you can relive from that film.
Great movie moments.
Yep.
And I really liked Captain America coming into his own and assuming more of the leader role.
Absolutely.
You know, he starts giving command.
You really didn't see that at the beginning, but at the end, he's clearly the leader of the group.
Yeah, which even bossing Tony Stark around, and he was listening to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know.
And of course you see the dissension amongst the Avengers, because that happens in comics. A lot of people kind of complaining and say, well, we saw too many good guys versus good guys, but the fans wanted that. I mean, come on. Who didn't think that was awesome when, Cap had his shield, and then the Thor hammer hits it, and just, wow.
They all cancel each other out, though. Even though
it was amazing.
They might have emotional conflicts. It's like, well, they know they got to work together. And that's reality. There's conflict with everyone.
Yep.
You know, even if you're good or evil or whatever.
So, with every good superhero team, we gotta think about who is the main villain of this film.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm glad they went with this guy, because in Avengers #1, who do they fight? Loki.
That's right.
The god of mischief.
And
so let's take a look at Loki here.
And
there we go.
This is what the packaging
That's the
looks
packaging.
like.
As you can see, a Walmart exclusive. Loki's really awesome. He's got that staff, which he actually used to mind control some people.
Yeah.
He's got a removable helmet, which looks great on and off of him.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a great line of figures.
Yeah, I really do love these. These came out later than the film a little bit. Well, while the film was still in theaters, but most of the time, a lot of the movie merchandise comes right before the film.
Right.
Well, the 3 3/4 stuff was out, but not.
And most of that was out already, but yeah, these 6 inches didn't come out till a couple weeks after the film came out. And again, the Walmart exclusive. These things should be widely spread. Everyone's gonna want these things.
Yeah, everyone's gonna.
This movie, it's 4 weeks in. And it's still number 1.
It's still going.
It is still number 1 in the box office. Nothing can stop this film.
I've seen it 3 times, and I wouldn't mind seeing it a 4th time. In fact, I'd rather see the Avengers again than any other movie that's out there right now.
Exactly. I mean, I may want to see some other films, but it can wait. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
One thing missing from this line, of course, is Black Widow.
Yeah.
She's the only one not represented in this action figure line, so we're hoping that Hasbro will somehow make her.
Yeah.
Because that'd be awesome to have a full team.
We definitely want that.
There is a way to get one more person in, and that is Nick Fury, who was available as yet another Walmart Hasbro exclusive from the Captain America First Avenger line. Now, this came out around the time of the Captain America movie, and this was the absolute perfect Nick Fury. Let's take a look at him out of the package
This guy.
It looks just like Samuel
Look
L.
at
Jackson.
that face sculpt on that.
And after this movie, how can you not have Samuel L. Jackson with this?
No.
He was the guy that brought this together.
He really was.
He came through all these movies, assembled his Avengers.
Believed in him the whole time.
Exactly. And he just made Nick Fury a household name.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, sorry, David Hasselhoff, you didn't quite do it for Nick Fury, but Samuel Jackson, you have done the job.
And this figure is awesome. Like you said, the sculpt is dead on. The likeness is amazing.
Excellent sculpt.
He's got holsters.
Excellent articulation. Exactly. Holsters for those smaller guns. He also has larger guns he can hold, too.
Yep. His boots, he's got the
yeah, you may not be able to find this anymore because this was out like a year ago.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can. You never know. But if you find it, grab it because he fits in very well with these Avengers.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and they look so great loose out of the package and assembled.
Absolutely. So yeah, assemble your Avengers and relive this amazing movie. Reenact the scenes, because that's what we were doing the other day.
Recreate all the scenes.
Exactly.
This was one of
The
my
Hulk
favorites.
versus Thor battle?
This is one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
And they're just like this.
Yeah, they take out the aliens.
And then all of a sudden he's like,
boom, right out of the screen.
I like that.
That was great.
I like that part. And we don't have a loose Loki right now, but the other part is when he's flinging Loki
Oh
around.
yeah, just grabs him by the legs, starts swatting them all around the place. So
puny god.
I'm sure that all of you have seen this movie. That's why we're not too afraid to talk about what happened in this. Hopefully you've seen it multiple times and just soaked all that in.
So good.
Alright, so I guess we fail as far as reviewing action figures in our episode on this movie, but we cannot rave about it enough. Go see it, or go see it again. It's going to be worth it. I
loved it.
Alright, so there you have it. Avengers the movie. Definitely one to see. So, once again, in mighty Marvel fashion, Excelsior, Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
This is Andre.
And Chris.
Bidding you farewell.